So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. It's Dembele! And for a moment, time stood still. Oh, what a mistake! Shoots! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And this is Dembele. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He has a look up. Dembele, seen as a player who can do little wrong at the moment. Much undoubtedly expected of him.
Well, he's been a constant thorn in the side of many a defence in recent times. I'm expecting to see that sort of willingness and drive yet again. And it'll provide his side with lots of options. That's what's really helping this team.
Cute ball now, how can he... Shot a goal! Goal! Barcelona! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Might want to be careful there.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. They've played it short. This looks promising. Now the delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Gakpo. Gakpo. Gakpo proves just... Can he finish? And he hits the net. And just like that, he is up and running at once. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's in a great position here. Lucas Paqueta, someone who is excelling big time. Dembele.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mbappe is fouled. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Barcelona do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been...
And the shot! Lucas Paqueta, not the most accurate pass. Xhaka does well to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a really well-measured ball. Well read, nice interception. That pass has been well intercepted.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's there to belt it away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Mbappe! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Dembele receives it in a wide position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Great chance! Brilliant from Gakpo! About as smooth as it gets. And they're threatening to fly away here. You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Pinches it off him. Now, can they get him away? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Flings it across. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. He's picked his way through. Now, who's going to be first to this? Raya claims comfortably. Turns back here, probably the best option. That's the end of the first 45. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. That gets us going once more. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. It's played through for him. And nicely intercepted. Spread to the right. Crosses it in. Oh, good climb! Oh, how's that for a goal? That is a gem! An absolute gem! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Mexico get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. Pass is just off target, and he's there to get it away. But they've got it again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Cross needs to be good. Point-blank header! Outstanding save to keep that out.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Now it's Mbappe. Mendes gets a foot in here. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Threads one in. Out of play for a goal kick. Mbappe needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Distributed tidily. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Knocks it into space. Spread neatly. Referee's given a throw. Mexico can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
Van der Ven tries to clear. And he's got the big shot, surely! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And that's a good finish. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Chance for a shot! Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Great defending, strong and determined. Aims beyond the defence, and he's picked it up out wide. Ball swung in. Tries to get it clear. Tries a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21, el dorsal 9, cambio de jugadores.
And he's intervened well there. Looking to play him in. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's there to clear it. And they're back on the ball again. And a chance! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Oyarzabal really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Tries to play it through. It's a throw-in. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Could be danger here. Gone behind for a goal kick. And the through ball. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Can he finish? Oh, Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Doku scooting forward. Takes a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oyarzabal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oyarzabal! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Now, he's got space here. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He is through here.
Oh, really well played.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
And he's picked it up out wide. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, played through for the wide man. That's good running with the ball, and he's managed to get free. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Can he get it through? Chance for a shot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Nicely shaped ball. Well, nicely intercepted. Mbappe. Kimmich. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Wirtz. He's picked his way through. And it's Dembele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shoots! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
After 20 minutes is number 11.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Kimmich. Oh, that's fabulous. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Van de Ven gets a foot in here. Gakpo finding himself in space. He's got away. Gakpo! Off the post! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Musiala looking for the run. Oh, there's the clearance. Havertz. Spread out to the left. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He's found space here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Musiala gets a good foot in there. Mbappe. Sané. Now it's Havertz. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Sané has the space to scheme. That has not gone well. And he's gone looking for safety. And they're quick to get it back. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Dembele absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He is through here. And Sané! Well, would have been quick to recover this. Oh, terrible pass. Van de Ven. Vermeer. Couldn't squeeze it through. Tar. There will be a throw-in. He has found the way through. Foot in.
1 minute added time.
And that is out of play. Musiala. Sané. He's found a way through. Sané stood his ground. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty
Everyone,
well
please
so far,
welcome our
Peter.
players.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the score. And we are back underway. Great defending, strong and determined. Nemecha. Great pressure, plenty of it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played. well stopped.
Pavlovic. Schlotterbeck. Pavlovic. Now it's Musiala. Caught offside that time. What a throw in. Schlotterbeck. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Musiala. Now it's Havertz. Now it's Musiala. Oh, no joy this time. Vermeer. Granit Xhaka. Vitz. In with the challenge. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nice-looking ball. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Lovely feet. That's going to go a long way. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Vitz. And he's had it nicked away. And it's made its way to him. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nemecha. Musiala. Pavlovic. And it's Vitz. And that was asking for too much. Schlotterbeck. And Nemecha. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe! Mbappe! It's hit the upright. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Coming on to replace him is number 8, Leon Goretzka. Substitutions taking place.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And now they can clear their lines. Dembele, a dangerous raider down the right-hand side.
Substitution for Germany, number 7.
So we have movement on
Kai
both
Havertz.
benches.
Number 19, Sane. Coming
Schlotterbeck.
on the field, number 26.
Oh, this
Gundogan.
looks sharp.
Number 13, Gross. Substitution in
Barcelona
progress.
are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's being urged to shoot.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Kimmich tries to clear. Goretzka. Now it's Undav. And he's intervened well there. It's a searching pass. Trossard is sporting a guilty look up. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Goretzka. No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Kimmich. Oh, good spread. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Big chance! And somehow he's managed to miss it. Great vision. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xhaka charging forward, the ball. It's Xhaka! And that is a truly outstanding save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And that is well cleared. Xhaka, delicate chip through, and he was alert to it. Mbappe! Oh, that could be pivotal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Pavlovic. Numecha. Now it's Undav. That's the end. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting under... Shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Knocks it into space. Dembele. Bullish header! Goal! Barcelona! And that is his first. The first, surely, of many, many to come. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Mohamed Salah. That'll be a throw. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! Mikel Oyarzabal. He's picked his way through. He's having a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Camavinga. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Shot at goal! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe! Mbappe! It's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Barcelona are now lucky. Oh, he's on his own! Shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are purring, truly purring. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
There's the shot! Oh, good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Searching pass he's played there. And he's managed to get free. Real chance! And that's a sharp finish. That is his ton, and does he not know it?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
Big chance! And there's a goal. And just like that, the man of the moment has his third.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Now Mbappe. Chance for a shot! Takes a shot! Oh, impressive strike.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And he thumps it clear. Lovely ball and the shot! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Gakpo. Oh, just skips past his man. No foul, says the referee.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Granit Xhaka, he's on it, can he get away? And he's well... And the finish! Now that was quite some save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, and the shot! He's put it wide.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Could be danger here. Oh, they could be caught out here. And here's Gakpo. And he's got decent chance! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Kane. Looking for options for movement. And he shoots! Barcelona have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has been cut short. Might be danger here. Shot, surely! Mohamed Salah. It's run loose here. Mendes finding himself in space. Impressive jump. No, he can't turn it in. Nesiri. Can he finish? And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And we're already back up and running after half-time. He is through here! Mbappe! And that is faded wide.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Camavinga. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now it's Mbappe. Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, how good is he? He's got himself an absolute peach. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been...
Chance! And that's a tidy finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see it.
And a chance! And that's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And the shot! It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last...
Getting up there! And a neat finish! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Mbappe! And he's stuck it away. And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now, can they get him away? Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Mbappe, he's found great chance! And he hits the net! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Corner then.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona get their 4th corner.
El dorsal 5. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 13, el dorsal 9. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Nice looking ball. Brilliantly cut out. He's had a shot! Well taken goal. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's a good ball out wide. Marmouche. Mbappe being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And that's a good ball. Goes for a shot! Trossard with the foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Well, there's the clearance. Some resolute defending there. Mbappe! Now, can he find a finish? Can he finish? No, it's wide. And he can clear it away. Now it's Trossard. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Oh, now he can he finish? It's hit the uprights, and it's in. And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And he's running through. Just eases him off the ball. Granit Xhaka.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he get on the end of this?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises
Great
hope.
chance! Keeper always had the measure of that. And the referee brings it to a close. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, to win they will relish having pulverized. Barcelona can seal the deal here and now. A win guarantees promotion, and their loyal following will settle for nothing less. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new-look Camp Nou at its best. So straight into the action. Barcelona must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Lucas Paqueta, Mbappe, and the finish! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. He will be livid with himself. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah.
Mbappe! Goal! Barcelona! And who else? Who else? This is what he lives for, taking centre stage yet again. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
This is going to make things...
Oh, great leap! Well, now it's a race for... Oh, it's fallen kindly here! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Nicely aimed pass. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Mbappe. And this is Dembele. Crosses it in. It's out for a goal kick. Caicedo. Donnarumma gets it away. Front-footed pressing going on here. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! And he's stuck it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And he is just ripping it up! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Fagioli. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a really well-measured ball. Dembele gets into a good position. It's their second corner of the game. Now, and one more try! Oh, what a chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's beaten, and the shot! No, it's wide. Oh no, what has happened here? Can he finish? Well taken goal. They are purring, truly purring.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, that's fabulous. Flings in across. Nice, ended up in no man. It's Saka! Oh, what a big quick to it. Oh, he's been caught napping. And another try! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Caicedo. And Akanji. Oh, what a mistake! Serginho. And Fagioli. He's had it taken off him. Distributed tidily. Mbappe! Now it's Messi. Lucas Paqueta. Dembele. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that's a... Mbappe! Oh, good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Goes for a shot! And that's a good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, this is...
And that is indeed the final act. Oh, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant force, the only force in a one-sided contest. So straight into the second half. He is through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There's a beautiful simplicity, and he shoots! Wonderful from Trossard! A finish right from the top draw! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say!
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And in a canny finish! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal come?
It's Dembele! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Deftly away. Serginho. He's picked Lucas Paqueta! Now it's Son Heung-min. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Fagioli. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
No, it's come to nothing. Foot in. Oh, it's come loose. He's gone for goal. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a fine interception. It's not an especially good pass, that. Pass somewhat off target. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Mikel Oyarzabal. And it's Paquetá. Oh, it's a great... Tries a shot! And a neat finish! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Trossard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that is expertly dealt with. He's had a shot! And no mistake. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's a danger shot, surely! It's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He's having a shot! And that's a tiny finish. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And he is. And a chance!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
That's the keeper's ball. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Mikel Oyarzabal. Oh, just skips to... Oh, shooting chance! And that's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Time and again they are repelled. Knocks it into space. Shapes to shoot! And that's a sharp finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Engages and forces him off the ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. In towards the back stick. Schlusser! And that has been cleared. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's shifted it to the flank.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Fagioli. Xhaka gets across and deals with it. Caicedo. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A win, a triumph. Barcelona are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions attacking-wise can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
No shot, surely! He's given the time to pick a pass. Ambitious ball here. That's an excellent interception. Lucas Paqueta is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he decides to cross it. Drogba. Into the channel.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got away. Yamal! Goal! Argentina! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mendes scooting forward. It's a promising position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now there's a fine ball. And they can clear it away. Camavinga. Great vision. And this is Drogba. Trossard has it out wide and in space. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a good-looking delivery.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Dembele, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread. Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Gakpo.
Oh, really well played.
Yamal looking understandably energised after his goal. He's shifting through the gears here. Nuno Mendes. He's in plenty of space here. Yamal. That has ended up in no man's land. Granit Xhaka. Yamal. Caicedo. He can run onto that. Pacho calmly anticipates. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's forced to go back. That has not gone well. Knocks it into space. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. What a save by David Raya! the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Good play on the left-hand side here. And he's definitely onside. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, super find. And it's made its way to him. He's found, and he shoots! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Caicedo. Camavinga. Now it's Yamal. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Probing pass. Well, played right into his path. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Can he finish? Oh, good finish. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Pete.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And we are back underway.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Trossard, it's a pretty loose pass. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Trossard. Vardiol. And it's Caicedo. Messi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Barcelona have their second corner now. It's Dembele! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Barcelona with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Pacho. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Ah, such a clever touch. Mbappe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's intervened well there. Lucas Paqueta. Alexander-Arnold. That is good progress on the left. And he's worked it through. He's had it taken off him. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now, can they get him away? Shalai. Oh, nice touch. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now, he's got space here. Camavinga. Now Mbappe. Nice looking ball. Oh, red, nice interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Camavinga.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Neymar ventures forward, and he's picked it up out wide.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That has found him in acres of space. Ah, he's given it a real chance! And that's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Opts to play it back. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Vardiol kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for a runner. Pacho gets over and intercepts. So what can they make of this? He's picked his way through.
Such good technique.
Alexander-Arnold defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's Ibrahimovic! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging...
There's a quick free kick.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Granit Xhaka. Now it's Messi. Now he's running away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ibrahimovic was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Granit Xhaka did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
5 minutes to add. Olise. Oh, sweet feet. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Shalai. Now it's Messi. Messi. He's found a way past.
Might want to be careful there.
So that's it. It is all over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders, and it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
Robertson. He's shifting through the gears here. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Mbappe. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Akanji. Robertson. Valverde. It's a pretty loose pass. Lucas Paqueta. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Great vision. And this is Dembele. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Both sides exercising caution for now. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Granit Xhaka. Can he get on the end of this? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's played it back. Raya claims comfortably. That has been cut short. Nicked it back promptly.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Gakpo. Here's a chance!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Now it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's well spotted. Fermin. Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there. Barcelona
Really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
It's Kane! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Yeah, it's only natural if you consider what a great header of the ball he is.
Yamal plays it short. Good ball, good take. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And now a sudden chance to counter. Caicedo.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Look at this. And he shoots! Mbappe! Akanji can clear it away. Yamal. Valverde. That is good alertness. Pacho. Shalai. Nicely weighted ball. He has found the way through. And it's Robertson. And he's gone searching cross-field. Now it's Yamal. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's having a shot! And he's found the net! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Where it came from. Van der Ven does well to get it back. He's picked his way through. Granit Xhaka. That has been slung wide. And he's quick to return it. Can he finish? That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Valverde. Jimenez. Here's Oyarzabal. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Now, can they get him away? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's it, 45 minutes up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. The second period is on the way.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Oh no, what has happened here? Nuno Mendes. No way through. Yamal. He's found a way through. Camavinga. Oh, he's having a go! Against the crossbar. Not a bad try by any means.
Well, that would have gone down as a bit of a waste. You're in a great position and you end up massively frustrated.
Caicedo. Mikel Oyarzabal. Lucas Paqueta. Now that's well seen too. Camavinga. Akanji. Now it's Messi. Now it's Yamal. Can he get onto this? That's been cut out, well played. Barcelona still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Looking for the run. And he's only too happy to take that back. There's the crossfield ball. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Valverde. Threads one in. Almost an hour gone. He's found space here. Yamal. Now can he find a finish? That's going to go a long way. Lucas Paqueta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Kane. Jimenez gets across to intercept that. Knocks it into space. He's had a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 19.
Valverde. Shifted it to the flank. Oyarzabal might just make this. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely aimed pass. Not the most accurate pass. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. And a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Valverde.
14, el dorsal
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Valverde. He is through here.
Madrid clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And it's gone back to the keeper. Could be danger here. Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. He's got away. That's an excellent interception. That's a little off target. Played towards the other side. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
And he's had a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And here's Dembele.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mikel Oyarzabal, someone who is excelling big time. He might be... Can he finish? There's a goal! They have stolen level at the last! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the...
And there goes the final whistle. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining. And Barcelona are already in celebration mode.
Hello,
Free from
everybody,
pressure,
and
free
welcome
from
to
tension.
today's match.
All that remains is to
Jordan
add the icing to the
against
promotion
Barcelona.
cake. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
No, that was never going to make it. Dembele. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Neymar! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Gakpo! So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Taken back almost at once. Lucas Paqueta! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Van Dijk. Van Dijk running with the ball. Pinches it off him. Threads one in. Great pressure, plenty of it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He has found the way through. Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best. Neuer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's Saka! Oh, it's Dembele. Can he get on the end of this? Searching pass he's played there. That's an excellent interception. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. He's found the way through. And a shot! Robertson. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Van der Ven cuts out the pass. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Lucas Paqueta driving forward. And here's Dembele. And he's intervened well there. Over to the right flank. Oh, it's Dembele. They get a throw in. Foden. He's a sharp little ball here. But that has not gone well. Guardiola. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? A potential goal of the season contender. If only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
It's their second corner of the game. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Well, nicely intercepted. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. He is through here! There's the shot! Same again, same outcome.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Kimmich. Neymar makes a dash for it. Dembele gets into a good position. And he's certainly... He's having a shot! And that's another fine save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Corner number 3 coming up.
There will be 1 minute added
Camavinga.
time.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Couldn't squeeze it through. Driving on and making good progress. Thinks about the shot. Dembele! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson.
And that is all they have time for. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Some first-half thoughts?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Barcelona can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score.
Substitution for Jordan. Number 17, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on to replace him is number 5, Son Heung-min.
Gets us going once more. Barcelona currently ahead by the smallest of margins. He's got away. Drills one in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Yamal short changes him with that pass. Gakpo. Lucas Paqueta receives it in a good shape to shoot! And it's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Number 22.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it.
Impressive jump! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's heaved it away. Son Heung-min did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Granit Xhaka ploughing. Real chance! Not much subtlety about that challenge. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nicely weighted ball. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. No way through there. Lucas Paqueta. Kimmich running with intent. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Knocks it into space, and he's there to get it away. Now he's got space here. This looks promising. Tries to pass it through. Robertson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Substitution.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very... Barcelona are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's...
Dembele! Goal! Barcelona! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Rosario finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Neymar, and he's got away from it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's Neymar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Deftly away. And it's Neymar. Rosario have the chance to go the other way. Dembele. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Shevchenko. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shot at goal! It's anyone's ball now. And he's quick to get rid. Van der Ven. Now it's Gakpo! Off the post! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Villa. Tries to pass it through. That is a great pick out. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Shevchenko gets it away. David Villa tries a shot! Oh, nearly. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Conte. Belletti. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivers with whip. Tacho getting this one clear. Oh, and no mistake. No, flags up on the far side.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Neymar. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Pinches it off him. It's Dembele! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Shevchenko. Now it's Villa. Belletti. Now that looks a decent ball. Shevchenko! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Spread neatly, and he's picked it up out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Beckenbauer attempts a clearance. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Distributed tidily. He's got away. And this is Neymar. There's the shot! And that's a sharp finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Oh, what has happened here? Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Dembele has it out wide and in space. Belletti. And it's Messi. Ruben Neves.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Dembele. Oh, this is a terrific run. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Conte. And no, that was never going to make it. Played out to the left flank.
2 minutos de descuento.
Beckenbauer. Belletti. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. Big chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This possibly the last play of the half. Conte! In he goes again! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So we're off again. Ruben Neves. Kirkchu, he is through here. Elects to cross. Raya deals with that nice and simple. And he's very much the player living the here and now. This is a promising build-up.
Well, that's good defending. He squeaked.
And Shevchenko! And yes, it's there! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Just one in it now.
What a difference.
Dembele! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 4 coming up here. Kante is there, and he can get that clear. Threads one in, and Messi! That has been knocked clear. That's good running with the ball. Neymar! And that's a good finish. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Well, that's well seen too. Ruben Neves. Now it's Kirkchu. Neymar. That ball looks a good one. Good ball, good take. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. And he plays one through. Raya with the clearance. Taken back almost at once. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And this is... And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And this is Messi. Messi gets flagged offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Trossard is in a really good position out wide. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He's in! Real chance! It's a goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Rosario cut their deficits and look... Chance, surely! That's another chance! Could be... Has another go! And it's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise.
And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So now the difference is 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly where he wants. He'll always back himself.
Messi! And that's off target. Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Well, that is one way to stop him. Knocks it into space. Nice interception, well timed. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Rosario clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Messi. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, what a mistake! Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. And he's there to clear it. That's really well cleared. What a throw in. And he's managed to gift it back. Now, can they get him away? And Shevchenko! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. it.